Welcome, friend. Warm greeting from Doctors' Medico-Legal Services, our organization which is working for the doctor from last 18 years, founded in 2005, having a great team of medico-legal expert and advocates across the country. Friend, I have experienced multiple times with the senior doctors in this country that we have not got cases from last 20 years or 30 years of our practice. Hence, we always feel that any premium paid for the professional indemnity policy is a waste. My friend, scenario in those days and scenario today is altogether different. In those days, the patient and doctor relation was based on trust factor. If anything would have gone wrong with the patient, only with a single word of a doctor passed to the relative would have released the agony of the patient because they were trusting a doctor deeply, including giving a position of a god, a second god, a life god. But today, in a country like India, where population of youngsters are around 80 crores who are 35 years age below in this country, and 50% population are less than 25 years age group, are now the decision maker of the house. They go on internet, see the Google review of a doctor, and then they take their parent to this particular doctor. And these people are having a relation with the doctor not on the basis of trust but on the basis of consumerism. Once they pay, they feel the result must be given to them by the doctor, which is not possible in a medical treatment. And that is the reason why litigation are increasing. And let me share one very important case to make you understand about this important. I have got a multiple cases where 70-year-old doctor called me, never ever had any experience of such a cases and suddenly cropped up. I've got a 60-year-old practitioner suddenly coming and discussing about their issues because now things are different. Let me give you a very recent example of one of my physician who was of around 68 years age group or 70 years age group, almost stopped his practice as a retirement, but only for the society for 3 to 4 hours he was going to the clinic. Never ever had a professional policy in his life because in journey of 30 to 40 years of practice, he never ever have got the issue, and if at all there would have been released or resolved at there itself. But this particular case, where this particular patient, 20-year continuously visiting to this doctor of 67 year age female, came with a URTI, upper respiratory tract infection, earache, body pain, fever, running nose, while well diagnosed by the doctor, given a treatment for 5 days. Patient has called this doctor after 3 days, blessed the doctor because she got a good relief from the medicine. Fifth day, she stopped the medicine. Seventh day, suddenly fallen at home, taken to tertiary care center, where she was there for almost 8 hours. In 8 hours treatment, it is clearly diagnosed by the team of doctor that she was suffering from acute myocardial infarction, and then further she died. Even the postmortem done in the same case has clearly revealed the cause of death as an acute myocardial infarction. But the relative of the patient had forgotten 30 years relationship with this doctor, which they have enjoyed from last 30 years, and immediately gone on Google, taken lots of articles and filed 1.5 crore compensation case against the doctor, connecting URTI with acute MI. And they have convinced the court that earache is jaw pain, and jaw pain is an indication of cardiac element. And doctor would have done workup, probably my wife would have survived. I was utter surprised when this case came to me. Doctor was literally crying because in whole life, whatever he has earned, he has seen lively that it is going to go from his hand if at all court passes such a order. Only one flat he was having, which he said as a reserve property for him. But since no professional indemnity policy was there, he was really worried. When I have read the case, I gone to Delhi, argued this matter in a court of law in different angle, because it is not only a treatment but economicity also plays a vital role. I could able to convince a court with one symptom, if I would have gone for angiography, angioplasty, or for stress test or lipid profile to deco, probably the same patient would have come to you for unfair trade practice. In India, it is a long time to go for that. And this patient was known to me from 20 years. Probably that is the reason why I have gone immediately for the treatment. I could able to convince the court and got the result in favor of a doctor, and doctor was relieved. 10,000 penalty was given to the patient, but legal fees of around 6 lakhs he need to pay from his pocket. If he would have got a professional indemnity policy, even the legal fees he need not have to pay from his pocket, because the insurance company is now covering legal fees also and the compensation also. So it is absolutely wrong conception that 20 years of practice you have not got a case, then you are not going to case hereafter. I have got a multiple cases where now cases are cropping up with a doctor who has practiced for almost 30 years and 40 years. So please, my humble request to all my practitioner here, in matter of your age, in matter of your practice, even if you have stopped your practice and at home, and there is a chances that society people may call you in one fine day to treat their patient, that society cases also can crop up. So till the time you are actively practicing, even if you are seeing one patient in a month, my advice that protect yourself with a professional indemnity policy. Yes, you can vary the amount where instead of 1 crore, you can go for 25 lakhs, but it is advisable for every single doctor here to go for professional indemnity policy, because now doctors, this medical legal services tied up with the government insurance company in a customized policy format which has been offered to the doctors, which cover 1 is to 1 ratio, means one case of 1 crore or 10 cases of 10 lakh. It covers out of court settlement. It covers all legal fees. It is a cashless policy. It covers all cosmetic domain. It covers latest technologies. One of the beautiful policy designed only for the doctors, for their protection, for their safety and security. So go with the doctor's medical legal services policy, which covers medical legal expertise service also and insurance for your safety and security. Thank you.